RHOBH. Teddi Mellencamp expresses her wish to return to the show. Teddi Mellencamp, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, expressed her wish to join the show. She joined the show in the 8th season and exited in the 10th one. While recording an episode of 2TS in a pod, Teddi read out a question from a fan. The fan inquired if Teddi was considering making a comeback on the show Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It is not just the fans and Teddi, even Kyle Richards has wished for the former star to join the show. During a conversation in her podcast, she expressed her willingness to join the show back if offered. Teddi Mellencamp runs her popular podcast, 2TS in a Pod. She spoke about the show while co-hosting with Tamra Judge, Real Housewives of Orange County star. Teddi clarified that the offer to join back has not yet been slipped under her door. The RHOBH celeb also revealed that her father, John, suggests playing hard for Bravo shows. People tend to believe that former show stars who join back receive more money than the current stars. This is a misconception and not true, cleared Teddi Mellencamp. The former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star also confirmed that she wouldn't stop hosting her podcast as she joins RHOBH again. Teddi also spoke about being hesitant to discuss her marital problems on the show. Teddi Mellencamp has been facing severe issues in her marriage. The problems started way back when she was shooting for the show. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star confessed that she wouldn't have opened up on the show as she was a different personality back then. Teddi expressed that she was worried that any sign of weakness on the show could make her vulnerable. Moreover, the star feared the women on the show could use this vulnerability and weakness against her. Though things have changed, Teddi believes. Besides, she would rarely speak about issues on the show now. Mellencamp explained how things got worse between her and her husband. The couple had to seek a marriage retreat where they learned more about themselves and each other. Moreover, Teddi stated that both needed acceptance and a lot of improvement towards each other. The marriage retreat came after they had a huge fight after an event. They were drunk and were fighting over an issue 8 years ago. On the other hand, the couple was enraged enough to involve Teddi's father and singer John Mellencamp. He was the one who brought them to their senses and made them realize that they needed to work on each other. Teddi believes that she regrets a few things and would change them now if called back to the show. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers for further updates. In the glamorous world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, cast members come and go, but their legacies remain etched in the memories of fans. Among the many faces that have graced the screens of Bravo viewers, Teddi Mellencamp stands out for her distinctive presence, grounded yet polarizing. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and strong opinions, Teddi's time on RHOBH was filled with friendship drama, personal growth, and her signature accountability coaching. However, since her departure in 2020, the dynamics of the show shifted, and so has Teddi's desire to be a part of it again. Recently, Teddi expressed her interest in returning to the RHOBH cast, sparking curiosity and debate among fans and fellow housewives. What would her return mean for the show? And why is Teddi so eager to step back into the Beverly Hills spotlight? Let's delve into the reasons behind her wish to return, her relationships with the current cast, and the potential storylines her comeback could bring. Teddi Mellencamp joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in its 8th season, initially viewed as an outsider to the glitzy, diamond-studded world of Beverly Hills. As the daughter of rock legend John Mellencamp, she brought a different energy to the group, less about flaunting designer labels and more about authenticity and accountability. However, it was her accountability coaching career that became both her calling card and her Achilles heel, drawing criticism from some viewers and cast members alike. Teddi's RHOBH journey was marked by close friendships with Kyle Richards and Doric Kemsley, as well as feuds with castmates like Erica Girardi and Denise Richards. Her involvement in the infamous Puppygate scandal during Lisa Vanderpump's final season on the show cemented her as a divisive figure. Fans either appreciated her straightforward demeanor or dismissed her as a snooze-worthy housewife. Regardless of the mixed reception, Teddi left an undeniable mark on the show. Her eventual departure after season 10 came as a surprise to some, though Bravo cited viewer feedback as a factor. In interviews following her exit, Teddi admitted that the decision hurt, but she chose to embrace new opportunities, focusing on her podcast, 2TS in a Pod, co-hosted with fellow former housewife Tamra Judge, her family, and her wellness business. In interviews and on her podcast, Teddi has been candid about her desire to return to RHOBH. But why now? What has changed since her departure? According to Teddi, the allure of unfinished business and the chance to showcase her personal evolution are driving her interest. Teddi's friendships with key cast members like Kyle Richards remain strong, but her relationships with others, such as Erika Girardi and Lisa Rinna, before her exit, ended on rocky terms. A return could give her a chance to mend fences or reignite old feuds, both of which are staples of the Real Housewives franchise. Additionally, with rumors swirling about Dorit Kemsley's personal life and her own potential new romantic storyline, Teddi could find herself uniquely positioned to add depth to the narrative. Since leaving the show, Teddi has undergone significant changes. From publicly battling melanoma to growing her podcast's audience, she has evolved in ways she feels could resonate with viewers. "I'm not the same Teddi I was back then," she said during a recent podcast episode. "I've learned to stand up for myself more and embrace the messy parts of life." Teddi believes her personal growth could make her a more dynamic cast member, one who isn't afraid to embrace vulnerability and conflict. With former housewives like Heather Dubrow, Tamra Judge, and Taylor Armstrong making successful returns to their respective franchises, Teddi sees a potential blueprint for her comeback. "There's so much happening in Beverly Hills right now, and I feel like I could really add something to the mix," she said. As Bravo embraces nostalgia while keeping storylines fresh, Teddi's return could strike the perfect balance. RHOBH is in a transitional phase, with recent seasons focusing on Erika Girardi's legal battles, Kyle Richards' personal transformations, and Garcella Beauvais and Sutton Strack's rise as fan favorites. Bringing Teddi back could shake up the group dynamics in interesting ways. Teddi's close friendship with Kyle Richards was both a strength and a weakness during her initial run. While some fans appreciated their bond, others felt Teddi acted as Kyle's loyal sidekick. If Teddi returns, she may aim to showcase a more independent dynamic, particularly as Kyle navigates potential marital issues with Mauricio Umansky and her rumored flirtation with Morgan Wade. Teddi's bluntness could clash with Erika Girardi's sharp-tongued persona, especially with Erika rebuilding her image post-scandal. Teddi might challenge Erika's accountability, or lack thereof, adding tension to the group. With Lisa Rinna's departure and Dorit potentially moving in a new direction, Teddi could act as a bridge between RHOBH's veteran cast and its newer members like Garcelle and Sutton. Her history with the show gives her credibility, while her time away offers a fresh perspective. If Teddi were to return, what storylines could she bring to the table? Here are a few possibilities. Teddi's openness about her melanoma diagnosis and recovery could inspire meaningful conversations about health and resilience. This vulnerability could resonate with viewers and deepen her connection to the audience. As a mother of three, Teddi's family life has always been a significant part of her identity. Her father, John Mellencamp, has made occasional appearances on the show, and more involvement from him could add a fun, star-studded element. Teddi's wellness business drew criticism during her initial seasons, but a revamped approach could showcase her professional growth and sparked debate among the cast. Whether rebuilding her bond with Dorit or reigniting tensions with Erika, Teddi's return would bring new energy to the group's dynamics. As news of Teddi's interest in returning circulated, fans have been divided. Supporters argue that she deserves another chance, citing her personal growth and potential to bring authenticity to the group. Critics, however, question whether her personality is dynamic enough to thrive in the high-drama environment of RHOBH.